This is the Louie T Network. Hey, either you're outside or you're
in the lab room.
Who else can it be but me, your man, Louie T? Welcome, you are in the lab room. Of course, I am your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me. What a weekend it was. I hope you've had a chance to digest that NFL draft. It went down pretty smooth. Not a lot of trades, not a lot of different things happening like we thought in the first round. And I thought the draft actually was really quick. It was painless. And so that was nice, but it was an action-packed weekend for those of you like myself who are boxing fans. Man, that was a big fight this weekend. Didn't go as, it wasn't as action-packed as probably many of you expected, but I, being a boxing fan, knew exactly how the fight was gonna go down, so it was a good fight to me. Kentucky Derby, I'm a huge Triple Crown fan. I'm not a horse racing enthusiast, but I am a Triple Crown fan. I love following the Preakness, the Belmont, and of course the Kentucky Derby. So that was the first leg of the Triple Crown. So that was on Saturday as well. How about that Game 7 Clippers and Spurs? It was an action-packed weekend, folks. Action-packed indeed, but now we've had a chance to kind of sit back and take it all in. Draft is now complete. Now it's time to sort through the wreckage that was the 2015 NFL draft, and so I'm in the process of doing that. And so what I wanted to do was come to you with a quick network update, and simply all I want to do is welcome all of my new subscribers. I've had quite a few of them over the last, I'd say, month or so, and welcome them to the network. And I also want to kind of give a rundown as to how things are going to go for them, because all of you veterans of the channel, all of my longtime subscribers, you know how this process works. You know about the NFL Draft Wrap-Up Series and how we go with the Up Next, or You Pick, as I like to call it, format up. And so you guys pick what team will be next up. You gotta be first. And I'll explain all of that for those who are new to the channel. But for those of you who aren't new, just sit tight. You know how this goes, and enjoy this quick network update. For those of you who haven't been a subscriber for the last year or so, and you weren't here this time last year, so you don't know how this works, again, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the best experience on YouTube. If you're talking football, you're in the right place. But I'm about to embark upon something that is very unique to YouTube. You don't find this everywhere, and that's why I think a lot of people love this channel, because I break down the NFL draft like no other. I'm going to break down each and every single team, each and every single pick, give them a grade using our baseball grading scale: single, double, triple, home run. There are no strikeouts in the NFL Draft Wrap-Up Series, as we cannot tell how the players will pan out. So I basically go through each team's draft, comb through it, and give them a grade for each selection that they made. I take a lot of different things into account, where the player was drafted. And again, I don't like to use the term reached, because how can I tell you you reached for somebody? We all laughed at the Cowboys 2 years ago when they drafted Travis Frederick in the first round. They drafted a center. What? The Cowboys? Look at it. They don't know what they're doing. Who's laughing now? So that whole reaching thing doesn't do anything for me. I'm a big guy. I'm a firm believer in it. If it's your guy, get your guy where you feel like you need to get your guy. You want to wait till the second round? Somebody else thinks he's a first-round player. You think you can wait? You wait till the second round. He's gone in the first round. Who's laughing? Who's got the egg on their face? Get your guy when you feel the need to get your guy. So I take a lot of different things into account, and we break it down, give you a score for the picks as an aggregate. So you take each score that you get, double, single, triple, homer, whatever you get for each pick, you get an aggregate score divided by the number of picks. You get bonuses applied when necessary, and you get an end score. So I'm going to start out with the team that I think had the best draft in my mind, or at least the draft that I enjoyed the most. And I'm going to do them first, and after that, it's going to be a free-for-all. Anybody and everybody can get in on the fray. Just be the first. Be the first to leave a comment in the comment section of the video when it is uploaded, and be the first to leave just 2 single words. Now you can dress it up any way you like. Again, I could care less. I just need to see 2 phrases. The word next and the team you would like to see next. So if you want the Rams to be next, I just need to see next and Rams. Now you can say Rams got next. You can say Buccaneers up next. I don't care how you phrase it, as long as next and the team's name is somewhere in the response and you're first. Now, if you're not first, you're not going to have that team be next. So again, every year it seems like people don't really fully grasp how this thing works. You gotta be first and you gotta have the 2 components necessary, next and the team's name, somewhere in that comment that you post, and it needs to be the first one underneath the video. So you gotta be quick and you gotta be very vigilant. When I upload the videos, you need to be on top of it like that if you want your team to be up next. Sometimes you might even have to lobby. Hey, if you get in here first, man, put up the Packers next for me. So people will look out for you, but you just got to make sure that you are somewhere around when these videos are going up, because it happens fast and it's random. I can't tell you what time it's going to be up. I never know when I'm going to be finished, but when I'm done and it's up, it's on. So have fun with that. I always enjoy you guys going at it, trying to have your team or some team that you want to see next up next. So the way this is going to go is over the next couple of days, I will do a Redskins video first, take care of home first, knock the Redskins out. After that, the next video that comes up will be that of the team that I believe had the best drive. And then it's on. When I put that video up, not the Redskins video, we're not starting with the Redskins video. When I put that first video up after the Redskins video, it's on. That first video after Redskins, that's the one you need to be trying to get in on first. The team and the phrase next, anywhere in that comment section, be the first. And from that point on, it's a free-for-all. Every man for himself. Get your team up, get your team in, and get them done here on the 2015 NFL Draft Wrap-Up Series. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, once again, I thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. For those of you who have been here, I thank you for being with me, riding with me this entire time. This ride has been fun, and it's only going to get better over time. So let's get into the 2015 NFL Draft Wrap-Up Series, shall we? If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here in the lab room. Come back and join me as I continue to break down anything and everything in the National Football League. See you in a bit. There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louie T, be sure to follow me on Twitter at @InTheLabRoom, or you can like the Facebook page at In the Lab Room. That's In the Lab Room on Facebook and at In the Lab Room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so.